Well, the Blue Jackets back on home ice today after picking up back-to-back wins on the road. And this is just a quick stopover as the Blue Jackets will be heading out on a 3-game road swing next week. So, Jody, I ask you, how important is it when you're just coming home for one game to get that win and get those points?
Well, it's nice, especially with the way they played last Friday night here. There was a big night. They wanted to have a great showing for their fans. It's still fresh in their minds, so they have an opportunity here today to make it right.
And you talk about today, and that is the big difference about this game. It's happening at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that changes every player's routine. But defenseman Jack Johnson doesn't mind that.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's any negatives to it at all. I think, sometimes when, a 7 o'clock game, you're waiting around all day for it. And 2 o'clock game, you just get to get up and go play.
Now, Jody, when you were with the Flyers, it seemed like they played a lot of games in the afternoon. Did you like those games?
I really did, Bob. I mean, I enjoyed that. It happened so much quicker than the 7 o'clock game, but it's different. It seems like a family atmosphere. The building just feels alive in a sense where there's just a good crowd there and it's a good feeling. So, but it does come quick. The coach always stressed to us that, hey, go home the night before, get some rest, and the afternoon games will be here before you know it.
Well, on Long Island, Todd Richards reunited Ryan Johansson, R.J. Umberger, and Nick Foligno. And those three guys have really responded. They have combined to get a goal in each of the last 2 games. And they're going to be challenged by the Boston Bruins here today. But Ryan Johansson welcomes that challenge, and he's glad that he and his line mates are picking up some scoring early.
Yeah, it's great to be able to contribute at both ends of the rink. And if you're doing that, you're going to be successful and help your team win games. So we've been taking care of our own zone and doing really well there, and also creating a lot in the offensive zone. And I like the way we've started and I like the way we've been playing as a line the last 2 games. And like I said, we just want to keep building.
So, Jody, with that size that the Boston Bruins have today, that line is going to be challenged because they're physical, and there'll be some physical players on the other side.
Well, that's what you want, especially against a team like Boston who tries to intimidate with their size. You have a counterpunch with Foligno, Umberger, these guys, Dubinsky. The big guys are going to be out there playing against these guys, so it's a counterpunch for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Now, for the Boston Bruins, Milan Lucic has gotten off to a great start. He's got 3 points so far this year. This team itself is coming in after a loss to Colorado, so they're going to be hungry today. But Milan Lucic, he kind of leads this group, doesn't he?
Well, he's a guy that's always has an impact in any game, and everybody knows him throughout the league. He's a big guy. He's got good hands. He's the ultimate power forward. So for them to use him and him to get off to a good start, the Blue Jackets got to be very careful with him today.
And also, when you talk about the Boston Bruins, you have to talk about their goaltender, Tuukka Rask. In fact, if you just look at this game on paper, it shapes up to be a great battle between goaltenders. But Tuukka Rask is not only very good, but, Jody, they play a sound defense in front of him.
Absolutely, and he's a guy that's really established himself here in the league in the last few years. Plus, having those D like Seidenberg, Chara in front of him helps him and really builds the confidence around the whole team.
So we're ready to get this one underway here this afternoon. That'll do it for the Time Warner Rink Report. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.